Most small electric SUVs are sensible, practical little things. They are designed to be efficient, easy to park, and gentle on your wallet. They are appliances. This one is not. This is the Zeekr X, and while it looks like just another premium compact electric crossover, it is hiding a genuinely wild secret. Because in its top form, this tiny, stylish family SUV is faster than most proper sports cars, sprinting to 60 miles an hour in well under 4 seconds. It is a pocket rocket in disguise, and it has just been updated to be even better. Let me show you around. On the outside, the Zeekr X is a genuinely striking little thing. It comes from Zeekr, a premium electric brand from the same enormous group that owns Volvo and Polestar, so the design has a real sense of quality and confidence to it. It is compact, but it has presence, with a sleek, slightly aggressive face, a closed-off nose, dramatic slim lighting, and clean, modern surfacing. Cleverly, it hides its rear door handles to look like a sporty coupe, and it sits low and purposeful on smart alloy wheels. It does not look like a cheap or basic car at all. It looks like a premium product, the sort of design that turns heads and punches well above its compact dimensions. It is small, but it is anything but timid. Step inside, and the premium theme continues, because the cabin is lovely. It is minimalist, beautifully finished, and feels genuinely upmarket, with high-quality materials, a big, crisp central touchscreen, and a clean, modern, airy design helped by a panoramic glass roof. For an updated model, Zeekr has added even more standard equipment and given the whole thing an extra layer of polish. And it is practical in clever ways, because being electric, there is no engine up front, so you get a handy little frunk, a front storage area, which is perfect for keeping your charging cables tidy and separate from the main boot. The boot itself has grown for this update too, making it more usable for the weekly shop. Now, in the interest of honesty, it is a small car, so while the front is spacious and comfortable, the rear seats are best for kids or shorter trips with adults, and the boot, while improved, is still modest. And Zeekr, like many modern brands, puts almost everything into that touchscreen, which is not always the easiest thing to use on the move. If brilliant, slightly bonkers cars like this are your thing, please subscribe. But now for the main event, the bit that makes this little car so special, the performance. You can have the Zeekr X in a sensible, single-motor, rear-wheel drive form, and even that is genuinely quick, with a healthy turn of speed and a sensible real-world range of around 250 miles. That alone would make it a perfectly good small electric car. But then there is the flagship, the dual-motor, all-wheel drive version, and this is where things get silly in the best possible way. With a motor on each axle, it produces a frankly absurd output of nearly 500 horsepower. In a car this small and light, the effect is explosive. It launches from a standstill to 60 miles an hour in around 3.7 seconds. Let that sink in. That is supercar territory, genuine, neck-straining, hold-on tight acceleration from a compact, practical family SUV that you could happily do the school run in. It is gloriously, ridiculously fast, and it never once stops being funny. And the updates have made it even more usable because the rear drive version can now charge incredibly quickly, topping up from 10 to 80% in around 18 minutes on a powerful charger, which is seriously impressive and makes longer trips genuinely painless. So what is the catch? Well, beyond the small back seat and the touchscreen heavy controls we mentioned, the main thing to know is that if you actually use all of that ferocious performance, the range will tumble quickly because physics always wins. The firm, sporty suspension setup also means the ride can be a little busy and unsettled on rougher roads, which is the price you pay for that agility. And as ever, with a newer brand, resale values and the long-term ownership picture are still being established. None of those spoil the fun, but they are the honest realities to keep in mind. So, the verdict on the Zeekr X. This is one of the most likable and entertaining small electric cars you can buy. It manages to be a genuinely premium, well-built, stylish little crossover with a lovely cabin and now even faster charging, while also hiding the soul of a proper hot hatch or even a junior supercar underneath. You accept a small back seat, a firm ride, and a range that drops if you enjoy yourself too much. But in return, you get a car that is desirable, quick, and that puts a huge smile on your face every single time you press the accelerator. It is proof that sensible and small does not have to mean boring, and that is exactly why it is so easy to love.